Hey. Greetings and salutations to you people of the interweb. So, today, or this week even, it's a Transformers Earthrise Wave 3 kind of week. So, we've just started the first full week in lockdown number 2 in the UK. And luckily, the good people in Indoman Toys have delivered my wave 3 of Earthrise this week, so hopefully that will stop me going a little bit crazier. And I figured I'd just open one a day with you guys. So it's not really a review, this is more just an unboxing, first impressions kind of thing. We're starting off with, I figured the first one I would open would be Sunstreaker, because this is one of the Lamborghini brothers. So that's my Lambo brothers, if you're going to do shorthand. And so I've been looking forward to this guy. Sideswipe was always one of my first Transformers favourites as a child. I did get Sunstreaker as well back in the day, but he fell apart like several days we've been owning him, so that was always sucked a bit, but always liked the idea of having the two of them together. And so here we have the Earthrise Sunstreaker opened box. There's some stuff in there. There's a map and a red sea thingy thing, but I can already see there's no actual planets on there, so it's not that important. It's just stuff to recycle, isn't it? And the right, I was going to say text spec reader. That's showing me age, isn't it? But yeah, so we've got twisty ties, plastic ones. You know, I remember how long ago was it they were using paper ones, twisty ties? So you know, well, at least made out of paper. I should go back to that, because all this is getting chucked out. We could easily get a piece of cardboard, have this in cardboard, and have paper recyclable twisty ties, couldn't they? Rather than this noisy. Sorry, it's very noisy. Here we have Sunstreaker. So quick waggle test, little bits, but you know, there's some shakiness going on there, but not too bad. He's still stood mostly straight when we get him off. So when we get him off, I think we move his feet down just a little bit, so like so, like so. And here is Sunstreaker in his robot mode. Oh, he's handsome. He's handsome man, isn't he? Pretty cool. I like all the little details. You've got the little shoulder things. He had these like things of the G1 thing you could put little shoulder type rockets on. He's got his intake here that you can probably twist up. There you go. That's more Sunstreaker, isn't it? Well, that's it. He's not got any weapons or anything, so it's just this itself is a 5mm peg, so it can kind of pretend to go in his hand but fall out. There you go. Yeah, so you can put it on there. There's some kind of blaster, but it goes there. So it's a shame that it's not a weapon. It doesn't have a separate weapon or a gun of some kind. So that's marks against it. So, but other than that, he's really quite striking. Now there's two different tones of yellow here. There's the yellow plastic and the yellow paint. and they have not even tried to match them. They really haven't. But you know, it does. I think if it was just solid one colour, would it look bad? No, I think if it was solid, if they'd kept the yellow plastic for the bits that they only show in robot mode, and they kept the yellow painted for the bits that are in car mode, I think it'd be really impressive, and we'd appreciate the two tone bits. But I'm probably going to try and transform it in a bit, and we'll probably see the error in the ways there. And they would have put some silver detailings here on some of these more techie parts, and maybe some black on these more intakey bits that are going to be in the car mode, I presume. Yeah. So I think a bit more paint would be appreciated. But yeah, no, that head sculpt is great. It really is. So that's on a ball joint. It's also on a hinge, so he can look down quite a lot. And then he's got plenty of shakiness in his head there. There's a joint here, swivels all the way around on his shoulder. Does that go up and down? Yeah, it can go down a bit, can go up a bit, so you can get some good reach in there as well, should you wish. But it also goes out that far anyway on the hinge. So it's got a hinge and a swivel. It's got a elbow bend that goes for the 90 degrees, and a bicep swivel, and it just has a hinge here that can utilize a transformation joint for a hinge at that elbow. No ab crunch, but there is a all the way around waist swivel. Universal legs, gives it all that. That's so tighter on the forward and front splits. Oh, we're confused about which way it's turned around now. Whoa! Nice deep. I suppose it's about 90 for the knee bend, and as all these Earthrise and Siege guys, massive ankle tilts, and he also has some toe waggle as well. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. So again, he's not, I don't think he's a particularly tall deluxe, so we'll get his bro in. So there you go. He's a little bit taller than Sideswipe, so I quite like that, because he's always, I think he's always, even though the twins, I think Sunstreaker is always portrayed as being a slightly older twin, or the more, well, he's vain, but you think he's always seen as being a bit slightly more mature than like the brash kind of do first, think later Sideswipe. So yeah, I like how they look together from behind. So let me have a look how they look together at the front. Yeah, we like that. That's cool. That's cool. So I mean, Sideswipe only came with his rocket launcher, and I've been using one of the weapons from one of the weaponizer guys, so we can probably do the same with Sunstreaker. So you could probably hold a gun like so. And we'll do the standard other size comparisons. Here he is with a Marvel Legend, so the size of him compared to a comparatively different, a different toy line that doesn't transform, but around the same price point. You can see, transformation certainly makes you a little bit smaller. Astonishing growth does transformation. And what else? So, with a classic G.I. Joe figure, here he is with Zanzibar. Yeah, cool. Hope that gives you a perspective of what he looks like. So, we're going to try transforming him. So we'll take this off first. I don't know if we have to take that off because I think it's where it's supposed to be. And let's see. So that pivots out there, and that head goes in. This is not instructional because I've not looked at the instructions, so I don't actually know what I'm doing. We'll move those together so that looks relatively feety, and I reckon that goes there. Or does it? Because that looks like, is there a second? There is a second. There's two waist rotations, so it's like a tumble here. So that goes up there, so you can't utilize the second one in robot mode. But so when that flips down, that unlocks a second rotation, so this can rotate here. So let's do that again. So that comes down, head goes there. That then unlocks a second rotation, so that rotates to that. Oh, and that gives one of those good. That's a good feeling joint as well. It's just a mushroom peg, I think, but it feels like a good transformation step. Right, you can see these legs have hinges inside them, so I presume that this will flip down to there, and that will flip there. Right, but we probably should have, I think before we do this, we need to get the arms in position. So and how exactly are we going to do this, Richard? Let's take a look. It's got mushroom pegs, that feels like. So those definitely will go in. The hands will definitely go in there. Right. And the way he's shaped, his wheels are there, but obviously they need to be on that side to be on the car. So that means these must go here. So therefore that must go down to that. And then I presume that these will go. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice, solid. So I didn't need to really particularly do those first, but so then the feet will flip around. And there we go. Yeah, I don't think we need to remove that. We'll put this back in. Yeah, let's figure it out. There we go. There is Sunstreaker in his Lamborghini mode. So like I theorized that two different colours of yellow, a little bit. He's got this weird chest because the chest piece is only this bit here, and then the other bits come from somewhere else. So it makes this, gives this slight, I say slight, I don't know, I might be able to make it a little bit more flush than that, but there's a definite gap there in the windscreen, like it, almost like that bloke from Jamiroquai has been driving one of his Lamborghinis and put it around a lamppost a bit and then reversed it out and go, nothing to see here, no damage, honest. And but look, they've painted his wheel trim things, hubcaps, whatever they call them. They're painted anyway. on his little plastic wheels, and the pegs are on the inside of the tyre going into the car, not on the car going into the tyre. So yeah, that's a much better wheels, Hasbro, than some of your other cars. Just standardise the wheels, man. Standardise the wheels. Make them all have this kind of wheel. There you go. Should we do a quick side swipe? I'll say quick. Oftentimes, as they say, the quicker you try to do something, the wronger you get it. But I think we're quite adept at doing Siege side swipe by now, and I think it's important for these to look good together. Yeah. So there we have Sideswipe and Sunstreaker in the alternative modes. Sunstreaker is an Earthrise Lamborghini, and Sideswipe is a futuristic space, definitely a Lamborghini. So yeah, both got painted wheels, different styles of wheels as well, so that's quite cool. Even though standardise them, he's got stars on his. But yeah, no, I really like this guy. Really fun. Like I say, I really enjoyed that second swivel in the waist in the transformation. That was quite a good transformation moment. Feels nice and compact and solid. In alt mode, it's got, you know, plenty of fun articulation. In robot mode, really good head sculpt. Painting let down with the two-tones. I could have done that better and added a bit more detail here and there, and let down with the accessories. But all in all, really cool Earthrise Deluxe Class figure. So that is great. So I've got Fast Track, I believe he's called, Scorponok's mate, and we've got Trailbreaker, and we've got Run Amok, the white one, to go. So hopefully we'll get those out in the next few days. So keep an eye out for those. Anyway, thanks for watching, and remember, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. And because we deserve some kind of interaction, let's bump fists, shall we? From a safe social distancing kind of lockdown manner. Pisto! Fisto!